So, quick disclaimer, don't mind the hair. Looking a little rough today, but I'm out here. It doesn't matter, I bet on me every day. Set goals, one step at a time. So, I'm gonna put this in the beginning of the video because the day didn't start off great. I was getting frustrated, wasn't making what I wanted to make, made a bad decision, but then the DoorDash gods blessed me and I started getting some good orders. But more importantly, I just got a message from a new subscriber, and his name is Jace, and you know, that's why I do this, man. I run into people like myself, or maybe they're not there yet, they haven't bet on themselves yet, or they get frustrated, and I want to help people. I'm going to help people with my business. I'm going to help local business owners, but I want to help those people out there that need a little motivation, that haven't bet on themselves yet, ones that have bet on themselves and are stuck in a rut, or just want to be around like-minded people, because when you're around like-minded people, it makes you motivate. It makes you want to do more. So I wasn't going to add this video clip, but I got order 993. All right, cool, thanks. But, you know, when other people reach out to me and say that I'm helping them, or if I learn something from somebody, like the other guys on YouTube or girls on YouTube, you know, it's good to share that because it motivates you. 993?
Yep, hold on, you got two more bags.
All right, thanks. So I just want to put that in there. You guys have a good day. Good morning, guys. Pedro DoorDash Santiago here. Another quick video. And remember, bet on you, set goals, one day at a time. So I've been dashing for about an hour today. It's Monday, St. Louis, Missouri. Didn't do a lot of dashing this weekend because I had family in town and stuff like that, so it was nice to kind of relax. But what I did notice, I dashed last night and I'm dashing today. When I did it last week, when something I'm noticing is you got these stimulus checks, right? So it's done two things in my market. For the dasher, it's giving you a lot of stacked orders because it's busy. Okay, knew that was probably going to happen. So I'm getting about half my orders are stacked. Sometimes I get 10 in a row and they're all stacked. Sometimes I get a couple singles in there and then the stacking. It's about half, maybe a little bit more, maybe 60%. Okay, I don't mind stacked orders, but I'm still having a decline a lot because, you know, some of them still don't make sense. The ones that do, though, are really great because a lot of times they're really convenient. But, so we're getting a lot of stacked orders. I think that's for two reasons. It's the influx of ordering from people that have a little more money right now. But it's also, if you're dashing, you probably got a stimulus check. If you're dashing, you probably have kids or a family. So you got $2,800, $9 grand, $7,000, whatever it is, right? That's a good amount of money for a dasher, right? So you're not having to dash. You're taking some time off. You're spending it with your family. You're like, oh, I got some money in the bank right now. I could take a week, whatever. I take a few days off. So less dashers equals they got to stack them, right? Now, the other thing I'm seeing is restaurants, especially fast food. The places that the lobby was open before, right now, in the last 5-6 days, the lobby's closed. I worked in the restaurant industry for almost 20 years. They're starting to become understaffed again, because if you're working a job that's paying you 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bucks an hour, part-time especially, or whatever, you got some money now, you might call in sick. Weather's been nice. I'm going to call in. Or I'm going to quit. I got a couple $1,000s in the bank. That's not normal for me, right? I'm not going to that McDonald's job paying me 10 bucks an hour. I'm good right now. I got 2,800 bucks in the bank, right? So they're closing the lobby because they don't have enough staff to operate both. So then the drive-thru is crazy packed, and you're sitting there for an $8 order, and it takes 30 minutes, and you got it on the sign. So I expect, my fellow dashers, your completion rate's probably going to drop. I think we're going to be waiting in long lines, and I see this happening for the next couple weeks. So comment below if you're seeing the same thing in your market. All right, guys. So not a great Monday to start out. I'm at 12 o'clock. I'm at 28 bucks, but I've wasted a lot of miles and some time. So. But I am on my way to pick up an order. So right now I've had 51 offers. I started at 10:30. It's 12:03, like I said. So, and I've accepted, out of those, I've accepted 4. So I accepted, I had to unassign 1, and all the 4 I've done were 2 different trips. They're both stacked. So
turn left onto Delmar Boulevard.
I think, like I'm predicting, I think we're going to get a lot of offers, a lot of stack. There's going to be a lot of declining going on because I think the money's going to be it's going to be there if you're smart. But if you're chasing orders and just like accepting a lot, you're going to be running a lot and not making that $30 an hour like you should. So we'll see. I don't know. And I'm also, another thing I'm noticing is a lot of new customers ordering on these platforms. And I think that when they're going in and putting in information, instructional information for the driver, whether it's, you know, there's missing information. So I get to an apartment building, it doesn't tell me if it's A, B,
Continue
first
on
floor,
Del Mar
second
Boulevard
floor.
for a half mile.
And sometimes that can make it difficult to decide, you know, especially if it's a leave at a door or something like that. A lot of customers saying, you know, hand it to me, and then you get there and you're waiting a couple minutes, then they tell you to leave it at the door. So there's just a lot of newbies ordering on a platform, making it difficult to just have a regular day out here. So we'll see. Like I said, like I've been saying, I think it'll be a couple of weeks of this. I think the money will still be there, but I think we're going to have to just continue to be smart as gig econ workers, and don't chase the dollars. Watch your money to mile ratio. All right, guys, got another $8.50 offer. 8 items, it said, in 2 miles. So right away I knew that's a great one, even without all the items. But when there's items like that, I accepted it, confirmed. $72 orders, probably gonna definitely be more than $8.50. So that's a great offer. So maybe maybe lunchtime's starting to turn. We'll see. But those are always great because, like a lot of us know, for me, 9 times out of 10, if you get an $8.50 offer, there's additional tip, and especially it's a really good tip usually if it's a lot of items. So I think, and I'll show you guys when I confirm it after I drop it off, but I think this $8.50 for $72, let's see how close I can get to my estimation. I think it's going to wind up being, I'm on $1 peak pay, so it's I think it's going to wind up being $15. Let's see how close I am. All right, guys, let's see if I was right. I thought it was going to be up to $15. Let's take a look. Complete delivery. $14. Pretty close. That's a good order right there. All right, guys, so I showed you that $14 order that was originally $8.50, and then they actually added an Applebee's one, which was right down the street, and it was for $7.50 for 1 mile, so I took it. That wound up being $8. So I just made a quick $22. $15. So $15, 3.6 miles. We're gonna take that. This is Crazy Bowls and Wraps. It's right down the street, so that's a good one. They're usually very quick. They got a rapid pickup spot. So we were off to a bad start, and it picked up nicely with these last few orders here. So right now I'm about $25 an hour. I was at about 18 for the first go around. So got to remember, be patient. The law of averages work out if you follow your plan. All right, guys, picked up those 2 orders. They were both sitting right there, in and out. So from the time that I accepted it in my proximity to when I'm filming this has been about 1.5 minutes. So that's really good. Reason I say that is my number one tip is for you guys, know your market. If you're driving in New York, Chicago, Iowa, it could be very different. Maybe your Crazy Bowls and Wraps out there is crazy, right? They're not good. Maybe your McDonald's is. My McDonald's out here usually isn't. So if those would have been to a McDonald's, I might have declined it. Even if the money to mile ratio is good, I might decline, because if you're gonna wait a long time, right? Time is money, right? The best thing you can do is get to an order, have it picked up, drop it off, and get to your next one, right? Because time is money. So pro tip, it's okay to decline even if your miles to money ratio is good, because if it's gonna be for a spot that's really slow, it's not worth it. All right, guys, what is this? Advanced Auto Parts. $9, 6.8 miles. Is anybody else seeing Advanced Auto Parts in their market? You know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it because I'm curious, right? So I practice what I preach. I talk about knowing your market, doing the research. That's usually not in my money's to mile ratio, but I'm going to take it. Let's see what we get. All right, so I'm headed to that Advanced Auto Parts. I'm doing it because curiosity. It's still $9. It's a little out of my mile range, but the drop off is actually close to my home area. So I'm in downtown right now, so it's not that bad. But I'm doing it mostly because I want to see what this is about. I want to see, you know, I don't know. Obviously, I'm picking up auto parts. They don't sell food there. But DoorDash is expanding, man. I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I don't think it's bad. The more offers out there, the better, because we can decline what we don't want, right? And maybe that works for the next driver and they take it, whatever. But it's definitely very interesting. So we'll see what we get. All right, guys, let's go to Advanced Auto Parts and see what they're about here with this online pickup. How you doing? So, guys, I got a DoorDash for Advanced Auto Parts. A pickup for Matthew M. A pickup from DoorDash. I've never seen one before. I only picked it up because I'm curious to see how they work here.
For who?
Matthew M. One item. It says vapor canister purge solenoid.
You got a Matthew Ball. You talking about not a DoorDash? No, they're doing them too now.
No, it says DoorDash. I was so curious. I was like, I've never done that before.
There you go.
That's it?
Matthew Moore.
Yeah, that's it. Matthew Moore. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good day. So yeah, it's definitely a new thing. You can tell based on their reaction. So seems like a pretty easy process. So we'll see. All right, guys. So here's that Advanced Auto Parts. You can see the base pay is $7, and I was at a peak pay of $2 where I was at. So I think these Advanced Auto Parts are going to be customer tip is optional, probably at the end. But either way, it's it's $9 for a few miles. So just wanted to do it as more tutorial for you guys out there that haven't seen these yet in your market. They're probably going to be popping up. All right, guys, $9.50 McDonald's, 2 miles. I'm going to take it. Sometimes McDonald's I don't, but I'm going to take this one. So let's accept that. All right. And real quick, so just want to talk about, after I do this one, I'll be at $82 and basically 2 hours and 45 minutes. So that's pretty good. So real quick, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, especially if you're in the St. Louis, Missouri market or similar market. If you subscribe and you follow my tips, I will double your hourly income. I feel really confident in that. Okay. I do these channels, especially for people that are betting on you. Okay. Bet on you, set goals 1 day at a time. That's super, super important to me. And if you're following this channel, and some of you guys have commented, it seems like it's important to you and the people I'm running into. So please subscribe, follow these tips. I can, give you tips on how to bet on you, and you guys can follow my journey and what I'm doing for myself. But then also you can make more money while you're doing it. And why not, right? Why make 15 or 20 bucks when you can make 30 or 35? You're going to get closer to your goals, right? And you're also going to have more money for yourself or your family. So real quick video. I'm going to head out today. Good lunch so far. The rest of my time today is going to be spending with family. So, I woke up, didn't feel like dashing today. I really wasn't feeling great. Didn't feel good, but I said, you know what? I want to make some content. I want to make some money. And I could have been sitting at home doing nothing, playing on my phone, or could have slept in today. Wanted to do those things. But I said, you know what? When you're trying to bet on you and you're trying to reach a goal, you don't do that. You get up even when you don't want to. You make money. You meet people. That's what you do, right? And I'm one step closer to doing that because I made that decision today. So, you guys have a great day. Cheers. All right, guys. I hope you liked this video. Watch till the end. Leave me a comment. I do these videos in real time, and I upload them when I'm done for the most part. So if you hit me with a comment and I'm in the middle of doing videos, I'll give you a shout out. Plus, I appreciate the motivation, and I'm out here for you guys. I'm out here for myself. I'm betting on me. I hope that you're betting on you. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, guys, exactly 4 hours. 112.78, not bad. I spent about half an hour, though, of that. Actually, I had to stop and I got gas, and then I had to stop and get something to eat. If I had kept the app on, I wasn't making any money. So a little bit less than 4 hours, 112.78 on a Monday.